Welcome back to the channel. This is Kitten 7770 back with another episode of my Escape from Mars scenario series, which I am actually making progress on. I've managed to successfully blockade every single transport that's coming off of the ground base near me, and I'm hoping to at least finish building this in this episode. Because, well, I just really want to attack that base and neutralize it. That'll be one less installation for me to worry about. It would also mean one less supply route, though I have gotten everything I need from this one base and more, except for, well, railgun salvos and uranium. Or did I get railguns? No, I do believe I'm missing railgun salvos. Or no, I did get railgun salvos. I did a cleanup of the transports out there before I started this video up. And I wish I was recording because there was railgun ammo in it. So as soon as I get uranium, I can put railguns on a build. I'm looking forward to that. Also, that new type of transport doesn't come all the time. It's like intermittent. There's the standard transports as well as those big transports coming through sometimes. Kind of weird. Excuse me. I'm trying to still fine-tune the sound. I won't fuss too much about it on this episode. I will say this. I cut out about 2 hours of me fussing with sound. That's not the focus of this episode. My focus is to finish building Harpy. That's the name I've decided for this vehicle. Haven't officially named it yet. I'll wait till I finish building it because I'll have to go through and rename every single block. I've noticed between Sprout, Watermelon, and Turkey that the groups keep getting messed up because of all the atmospheric thrusters. So I'll have to go through at some point and rename everything. I know there's a mod that allows me to do that, but I haven't installed it and I don't know what it's called. I'll have to look into that. If you noticed, you probably did notice, I was putting interior turrets on a small grid. Normally that's not possible, but since I have the small block mega pack installed, it allows me to put any large grid block on a small grid. That's how I put an assembler on Endeavor. Now, this also includes jump drives, refineries, which I don't have either of those. It would be nice. Oh no. If I do get off this planet, I'm going to be slow boating it everywhere. Well, that will be my future self problem. I might add in a few things. A few enemies, maybe. For space. Or I might just end it once I get up to space. Haven't decided yet. Because this series has gone on for a long time with not much progress. Alright. So, let's see. I forgot how many uplifting thrusters? I think 12? Yeah, 12. Lift, side to side, forward, reverse. It's gonna be a combat vessel. I'm thinking about maybe putting some downward thrust on it. It probably would be good, but I might forget. Oh, there's where the thruster went. You naughty thing, how'd you get up there? Alright. I've got the armor on the bottom figured out. Well, armor on the bottom is kind of a... Well, no, yeah, I do have the armor on the bottom set up. I need to weld up these thrusters and move it because I can't put the turrets on when it's this low to the ground. There's not enough space for me to fit the Gatlings in there. I shouldn't need all of the thrusters to lift off with. Just need enough to maneuver it. Also, I realize that some of these thrusters are going to be where the turrets are going to be at. These are just temporary thrusters until I can get this up on a connector and charging. That should do it. Wait. I don't think I put gyros on this. Armor, thrusters, conveyors. No, there's no gyros. I need to remedy that. I almost took off without gyros. That may not have ended well. Should also get a connector. So the ideal spot to put the connector is right where Harpy is currently sitting. I have no choice, I'll have to move it up a bit. Because there's no way, and I've said this before, there's no way I'm putting a connector on a subgrid. That's just asking for clang. Well, actually, no, it's landing gear. A landing gear is asking for clang. A connector should be fine. Should. I use that loosely. This group is gonna go bye-bye in a bit when I link up with the connector. Simply because I have too many atmospheric thrusters and the groups just kind of merge together. I did, however, smooth out the line between the sides and the front of Watermelon. I believe I did that last episode. I've already refilled all the ammo on my turrets so I can focus on Harpy. Well, all the ones at the, you know, the blockade. If I see something good come through, I might go over there. But I'll try as hard as I can to focus on one thing. And why won't you place? Goes there. Not there.
Convoy dispatched. Delivery X5.
I think I was standing in the box, just slightly. I want 2 gyros. I'm putting 1 for now. It's just girders. Why can't I move? Oh, right. Landing gear. Kind of forgot that was there. Excuse me while I hydrate. Guess it wouldn't have been too hard without gyros. I did need to turn it a little bit, but it was pretty much so lined up. It had to be... Whoa, clang. So I guess connectors do cause clang. A bit. Alright. Let's get these turrets on here. I want a pair of Gatlings facing down. I'll have the interior turrets above, since I didn't leave enough space for the Gatling guns on top. I'm hoping this goes better than some builds that we've seen lately, where the turrets choose not to shoot. Oop, elite grinder. Very strong, very fast. Need to be more careful. Don't want to grind my ship in half by accident. Which I don't think I've done yet. Though I did drop a building on me. That turret doesn't look quite right. It's not right. I put a rocket turret on. Oh, when am I gonna notice? Hello? Previous self, how did you not see that you're welding a rocket turret? Oh, now you see it. It literally had to spin around and turn. Wow! That was the biggest bra I've ever seen. That was a big old oopsie. And I have an extra... An extra? An extra? What's an extra? An extra conveyor port already piped up because it goes right onto the connector. I have a redundant system for my Gatling guns. Though, since the ammo's in the pit, is it actually redundant? Eh. Details. We'll find out when it gets shot at. The main reason why I'm putting turrets on this thing is because those bases, I don't know if they're what they're going to send at me when I'm attacking them. I don't know if they're going to send out drones. I don't know if they're going to have other defenses. Well, I know they've got the turrets, and the turrets outrange me currently. But if they have drones that also defend the bases, I might get into a little bit of a pinch. Just a slight bit of trouble. Just real quick to see if the autocannon can't fit here. Nah, the armor's in the way. Interior turret is... Though... that small conveyor port means nothing. Since the interior turret does not have a conveyor port on the bottom. It just exists. I wasn't gonna just I could have fixed this easily by extending those wings out by 1 block. I'm not going to do it though. I've already got it situated. And this works well anyways. There's one thing these interior turrets can do that my Gatlings can't. My Gats have 600 meter range, yet the interiors have an 800 meter range. So the interior turrets will shoot first. Then the Gatlings. I wish I could have done it. I wish they could have both been 800. Well, actually, the Gatlings can potentially get close to 800 if I put a defense block on this build. I might do that. I don't know where I would put the defense block. But it's an idea. Oh. I just realized I haven't put these batteries on recharge yet. They're still on auto. You can tell by the green light. If they were on recharge, all the lights would be blue. Well, as long as the light doesn't go red, I'm good. I just had an idea. I can't put autocannons on the top wings like I wanted to, but I may be able to fit an autogun tail gunner? Yeah, I like this idea. Now that will mean that I will have 4 types of ammo in this grid. Technically 3, since the interior turrets have their own space. Oh, I just thought of something. What ammo does the interior turrets take? I think it's the rapid fire, if I'm not mistaken. Let's find out. Siri, what ammunition does the interior turret take in Space Engineers?
According to Space Engineers Wiki, Fandom, it will only accept Mr. 50A magazine or 5.56 by 45mm NATO magazines, of which it can hold 320 at once. Okay, so it is the rapid fire. And it's not Mr. Siri, it's MR. AI. They're never that reliable. No offense, Mabel. I know you're listening. Alright. Once I get the armor shape done, I'll... Actually, do I really need to put armor? Well, yes, I sort of do need to put armor there because the battery's exposed. I normally don't use the full Energy
corner
low.
armor block. Though when it comes to covering up the battery corners, it just works. Just works. Conveyor line. I created a bit of an odd angle for myself. I could probably do it with the corner blocks, though I think just doing this works well enough for my jetpack. Turned off the dampeners by accident again. At least I can't hit the Windows key by accident, because when my computer's on game mode, the Windows key does not function. I turn it into game mode when I'm with recordings, because I have a tendency to accidentally hit the Windows key, and it messes up everything. I think Harpy is... Oh wait, no. Harpy is not just about flight worthy. I might need to replace a bunch of the thrusters, as well as add some armor to the top. For the most part though, Harpy is done. And unfortunately, that sun, I believe, is setting because it's getting darker. May not do the attack in this episode because there's no way I'm going to be attacking that base when I can't see. Still, it gives me a little bit more time to work on this. I'll finally be adding in the other gyro. I need to armor around the pit and the batteries still. As well as load it with ammo since it's not on a conveyor grid. I placed the connector just on armor to start charging it. So I probably don't want to put too much armor on this thing since I want it to be fairly nimble. I will, however, armor up around the front. I'm not going to worry about that block that I put down there. I can't get to it anyway, so it's just going to remain agreeable. I think I need ammo now. I have no idea how many rounds are in a clip of autocannon ammo. So I grabbed probably way more than I actually need. I have the turrets themselves, connector, the pit, and myself to put ammo in.
Convoy dispatched.
That fills the Gatling guns and the autocannon.
4835.
Depending on which convoy that was, I don't think it arrived safely. I do need, I believe it's MA. No, it is MR. Don't know why it looked up with MA. I can access that connector. No. I'll access the GAT. Alright, let's fill this connector up. And put, now for the ammo in these. What? Why won't you take the ammo? It's the ammo that you require. What ammo does it take then? Think. What was the ammo they used to take? Is it the standard ammo? Could it possibly be the standard magazines? I don't believe it's a pistol ammo, and I doubt it's any of the other types of rifle ammo. It must be... Oh, that's what it meant by NATO ammo. Yep, it's this one. Okay. That problem is solved. Oh, that's right, because Escape from Mars is a older scenario that keeps getting revamped. Oh, what is with me today? Just... I can't keep a single thought in my head for long. I need assault cannon shells. There we go. It's been a long day. Actually, it's been a long few days of me trying to voice this thing. Mental block. It happens to me. Especially the deeper I go into episodes, I start losing it. They don't fit as much ammo as I would have liked. That's not enough. Yep, I hate to cheese it, but I'm gonna have to carry some ammo in my person, just to have enough for the assault cannons. And I still want to put some flatmos on this. I could. Well, I don't know if it would get in the way of the GATs. No, those aren't GATs, those are interior turrets. I could stack the flatmos together, top to bottom, or top to top as the would be more descriptive, since they're like a half block. Actually, no, they're different from a half block. They're more like a conveyor converter with an extra bit on top. Flatmos in white. It's green and white. I think. No. I might need more thrusters in it. I'm definitely gonna need some more forward thrust, since I intend to tip this thing on its nose when I'm firing the assault cannons. My aim is hideous. The less bullet drop, the better. See? The interior turrets go up to 800. These will target weapons. Gats will target weapons. What do I want the autocannon firing at? Getting the Gatling set up. And the autocannon. Yeah, the autocannon is only 600 meters. So the Gatlings and the assault cannon, no, not the assault cannon. The Gatlings and the autocannon only have a 600 meter range. Oh boy. That's gonna cut it close when it comes to fighting enemies. Odds are the enemy was shooting long before my turrets even went up.
Energy low.
Yep, 600 meters, that's what I thought. Don't need them shooting at meteors since those aren't on. Rockets are off by default. Though, if this thing gets within rocket range, it's kaboom. There's no way this thing's surviving a missile hit. This thing might as well be made of paper mache and popsicle sticks. And it's too dark now to do anything flight-wise. Well, guess I'll have to wait for the sun. In the meantime, let's see. I think I'm pretty much so done. Will that give me OCD if it's a different color? No, I don't think it will. Since Harpy is multicolored anyways, I think it looks nice. It's small, compact, well, except for these giant turrets on, or cannons on the nose, which I haven't even test fired yet. I have no idea what they're going to do to the ship. Getting more arriving safely than I am getting dispatched. I wonder if this ground base is running out of materials to send drones. If I'm actually doing enough damage to reduce the amount of resources they produce, then I'll take it. Oh, I don't know if it works that way. I believe it's the script that summons in the drones. I don't like pushing these episodes out so long. I'd rather get them done on a Tuesday, not on the day before they release. A Monday or a Tuesday is better. But this time I waited all the way to Thursday. Well, I had the video footage on Tuesday. Just sometimes I can't think of things to say. Do I need to make any... Oh, right. I need to weld these thrusters up. That would be a tweak I need to finish. Alright. Got all the parts. One done. And two done. Looks good. Looks kind of like a horned moth. Oh, no, it's not done yet. I forgot about the armor on top. Completely slipped my mind that I need to armor up the top. And of course I don't have the blocks needed. So, I'm thinking of doing the armor similar to I did on the rear, with the full corner blocks covering the batteries at the back. And enough coverings for my pit to keep that protected. Well, that protection is in name only, it's just to make me feel better. A large round will just rip right through it. Oh. How am I going to... No, I think I can make it work. I just have to remember to arm around the battery on the side, since it doesn't look like I've armored it yet. There it is. Now can I get... So I'm thinking the fold block with a corner taken off of one side, or up front. Since it's going to go from slopes to... Yeah, that'll work. From slopes to... Well, from slopes to slope. Guess I really didn't need to elaborate on that one. Kind of self-explanatory. And with that, I'd say wish me luck for next time when I attack that ground base. Oh, right. Don't want the defense block showing. Green weldless looks, I think will work great right here. That way I'll still know where to find it even underneath the weld. That's gonna be about it for this episode. can't think of anything else I want on this, other than renaming all the groups, naming the grid. Did something just fly past the screen, or am I seeing things? Well, I'll do a fly around before I go. Don't really have any turrets facing forwards other than... well, I guess I do with the interior turrets and the Gatlings. Though if it comes to me having to go close quarters fighting, not gonna end well. Anyways, bye! And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. And I'm hoping for some action next round.